Hello, this is your friendly bass teacher, James, and I just thought I'd go over some rhythmic exercises in speech these days. Basically, when we speak to each other, we're telling each other a story, there's always an infusion of rest. Or, on the other hand, you could look at it as stressed and unstressed syllables. In speech. And you can tell which is a stress syllable or not by holding your hand underneath your chin. Every time your chin goes down, this is a stressed syllable. So we look at the stressed syllables as tums and unstressed syllables as tas. Okay? And that's how we're going to approach it today. So, first of all, we got the Iamb, right? And an Iamb is simply an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable. A trochee is just the opposite. A trochee is a stressed syllable followed by an unstressed syllable. And then there's the spondee. A spondee is a stressed syllable followed by another stressed syllable. And at the other end, other end of the spectrum, we have three rhythmic patterns. A dactyl is a stressed followed by two unstressed syllables. And then an anapest is two unstressed syllables followed by a stressed syllable. And the credits go to How to Write Songs on YouTube, as well as At Home Songwriting with Chad Shank. So there's an example of this I wanted to share with you. There's different feet within a meter. So all of those are basically 1 foot. But of course, when we speak, we're using more than 1 feet when we speak to each other, right? In normal conversation. Let's look at a trochaic example based on the trochee. Gently down the stream. Hold your horses. Happy birthday. Merry Christmas. Nice to meet you. So, it's a stressed syllable followed by an unstressed syllable, right? Now, that's the normal way we speak, of course. If you mixed up a trochaic sentence, you could imply a different meaning. For instance, nice to meet you is what we normally say when we meet somebody new. We don't want to meet them and scare them off and say, nice to meet you. You might have to drag out your wooden stake and, a sledgehammer for that one, and maybe some garlic in your pocket. So we normally follow this verbiage in normal speech in every language. Just think about it. There are rests after a period or an exclamation point or a question mark, and naturally infused. And there's all these examples of meters. So we're going to go into iambic, which is basically iambic tetrameter is 4 feet, right? And so we have plenty of examples of this. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Your wish is my command. No pain, no gain. These are all examples. One face looks out from all canvases. This is all iambic. And then we got spondees. Lay low, stay gold. On point. Lights out. Dactyl. Where do you think you're going? Easy come, easy go. Go forth and conquer. Well, let's forget that one these days. Yeah, that's dreadful. Let them eat cake. Live long and prosper. Anapest. In the blink of an eye. Hit the nail on the head. Cost an arm and a leg. So there's certain weight on some stressed syllables and unstressed syllables because you want to follow along a normal conversation. And that's all we're having when we write songs. We're having a conversation between us, the performer, and the audience, right? So let's go over one of these songs over here. Get this out of the way. I love this this thing. All right, so we're going to do an example of Tum Ta Tum, right? So stressed syllable, unstressed, and then a stressed syllable. Red and white, blue suede shoes. I'm Uncle Sam. How do you do? So the last two lines is ta tum, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed, right? Give me 5. I'm still alive. Ain't no luck. I learned to duck. Wave the flag. Pop the bag. Rock the boat. Skin the goat. And on and on. So Tom to Tom, and sometimes there's a ta tum, unstressed, stressed, unstressed, stressed. So this stuff is pretty easy, man. It's you don't have to work up a sweat over rhythm and speech because you already have conversations every day. What about the Beatles? Hello, goodbye. I've been working on that one too. You say yes, I say no. You say stop, and I say go, go, go. You say goodbye, and I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Hello, hello. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Anyway, just thought I'd go over a couple of examples of how the singer, Sir Paul McCartney, as well as Robert Hunter and Jerry Garcia, right? They're having a conversation with you. This is all just basic for songwriting. So you want to beware of your stressed and unstressed syllables because when you make up a title, right, you want people to relate to the verse, which should match correspondingly with the same rhythmic pattern, and the chorus, which is always a little different, but it should be consistent. And that's all I'm teaching you today. So if you want to do a song or something, you could just think of a title and do 5 to 10 minutes of free writing. Really 4 minutes. You don't want any distractions. You don't want to edit during this point. You're going to write down exactly what comes to mind, and you're just going to fill up a page, okay? And it won't take that long, 4 or 5 minutes. It's not going to kill you. And this way, you can pick out certain phrases that you could use for the verses and the chorus and everything else, right? And there's also a bridge. So the verses are more descriptive. The chorus is sort of a summation related to the title. And the actual narrative is in the verses. And then the bridge brings you all the way back to the verse. So, which sometimes can be instrumental, by the way. And it also can have a different set of lyrics. So basically, what I've observed with the Grateful Dead is they have 3 sets of lyrics in U.S. blues. And thank you so much for listening. I hope you like the music too. And songwriting is not going to be as hard as you think it is. I want you to come up with 10 songs and analyze them like I did, right, with the lyrics alone. Don't worry about the bass yet. And we're going to hit the next lesson is going to be self-designed custom rhythms on bass guitar and see if they can match some of the lyrics that you've written down. Maybe you'll have different sets of rhythms for your vocals, right, for the melody, and then you'll have a corresponding rhythm that you've already made up by using 16th note rests. And I'm going to go over that in the next lesson. But this lesson is basically designed just to help you out to realize that when you're writing a song, you want to be specific, like you're telling a great story to your best friend or perhaps a stranger you met at a bar, right? All right. So you guys take care. Love you and have a wonderful day. Thank you.